shake, move, break. Can you feel the earthquake? Don't shake, move, break. Let me hear the people say.
It's time for Friday Night Flights. Now, here's Sports Director Bruce Rader.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. I'm not talking about the upcoming holidays. I'm talking about the high school football playoffs in Hampton Roads. This year, more teams, more regions. The state playoffs have been turned upside down. So, which teams advance and which are finished for the season? Let's find out. Friday Night Flight starts now. I'm Bruce Rader, the first week of the new Virginia State High School football playoffs. 24 games this weekend, over 30 local teams. We begin with the top team in the Region 6A South, Oscar Smith at home against 8th seed Bayside. Bayside held their own on defense for most of the first quarter. Tiger senior receiver Deshaun Hatton gets things moving with this great touchdown catch down the field. Freshman quarterback Sean Mitchell caps the drive with the touchdown pass to Kamadi Hustle, the senior. Oscar Smith leading on offense. Mitchell hands off to the horse, Deshaun McLeese. The junior finds a crease, and he's gone. Oscar Smith led 14-0 at halftime. The defense would do the rest, and they would go on to shut out Bayside 35-0. Also in the 6A South first round, the number 2 seed Ocean Lakes at home tonight against Woodside. Ocean Lakes head coach Chris Scott and his team undefeated on the season. Ocean Lakes in gold on 3rd and 6. Quarterback Walter Churchy Harrell dumps the ball to Larry Austin on the screen, and look at the speed by Austin. He breaks this one 61 yards for the game's first touchdown. And that stiff Ocean Lakes defense does not need much of a lead. Woodside had trouble moving the ball on the ground against the Dolphins. Ocean Lakes gets a lucky bounce. Harrell to Austin again. But this time, the ball is going to be tipped. Watch, right into the hands of Austin, who's going to race to the end zone for his second score of the quarter. Ocean Lakes moves one game closer to what could be a region final matchup against Oscar Smith, thanks to tonight's win over Woodside. In Chesapeake, 4th seed Brassfield hosting 5th seed Tallwood. The middle seeds expected to always have the closest games. Grizzlies in red trail by 10 in the third quarter. Brett Smith finds pay dirt. The 2-point conversion is good. Tallwood leads 22-20. Under 3 minutes to go in the final quarter. This is your ODU-bound running back, Vincent Lowe. He is going to get to the corner, and he is going to get the touchdown. Again, the 2-point conversion is good, and Brassfield retains a 28-22 lead. Tallwood still has a chance. They make it all the way to the Brassfield 5. Third down, Reggie Rudolph to the corner. Will Howard, the senior, comes down, but he's out of bounds. No touchdown. 40 seconds left in the game. They've got one shot left. There's Rudolph. He rolls. He looks. He sees Howard in the end zone. Oh, he can't make the catch. A heartbreaker for the Lions. The Grizzlies survive a thriller, 28-22. How about those games? A big welcome tonight to our special guest host. It's the one and only Andy Fox.
I was at that game, Bruce. Oh my gosh, what a game. It's an honor and a privilege to be here with Bruce Rader.
Well, thank you.
On Friday Night Flights. I love playoff football. Chopper 10 was all over Hampton Roads tonight, including that big game in Chesapeake between Brassfield and Tallwood. Bruce, I was bad luck at Brassfield. Grizzlies up 6-0 when I got there. And then they were down 13-12 when I left. And we saw sign-carrying Tammy Brown, mother of number 51, Jory Wallace, rushing the quarterback, forcing the throw, almost blocking it. Tammy Brown, proud mom in the stands.
Tammy, when you see Jory out there, do you get nervous? I mean, about injury and all that?
Yes, I do. I worry, but I want him to play as well as he can, but I always get nervous. I worry when he comes home, is he okay?
Would have hit it. Oh, they blocked it. That would have hit the drum. That'll be the only time I could ever do that.
So we're here at Brassfield High School in the Grizzly Marching Band, and here they are.
Delay of game against the Grizzlies.
All right, Bruce, I'll tell you what, that marching band is sharp, stupendous, and significantly stellar.
Hey, Andy, we're going to stay in Region 6A. The 3-seed Western Branch hosting the 6-seed Cox from Virginia Beach. Western Branch on the first play of the game. It's Mondral Glover who is going to take it 50 yards right into your living room. and Western Branch would lead the rest of the game. Now, even though Cox looked like they may make a run of it on its first play, their outstanding quarterback, Tommy McKee, looking for the big play early, but Nathan Lewis of Western Branch would have none of that. That would set up the Bruins' second touchdown, but Cox wasn't going down without a fight. Fourth down, Tommy McKee keeps it for a 15-yard run and a first down, and then Philip McGowan would follow with the Falcons' only touchdown of the night to put Cox within 7. But Western Branch would prove to be just a little too much tonight. They beat Cox 35-7, setting up a game next week against Ocean Lakes.
All right, Dolphins, now to the 5A South playoffs. Salem from the beach is the top seed.
That's right, and the Sun Devils finished the regular season with 2 losses, but were expected to have an easy time against a Kempsville team tonight that made the playoffs with a 2-8 record. Hey, everybody knows Salem head coach Robert Jackson. He's been very quiet this season. Tonight he saw a very physical game. Check out some of these hits by the Chiefs in white. Oh, my. Oh. Salem now inside the Chiefs' 10-yard line. The handoff goes to Malik Butts. He goes around the left end, and he will score the touchdown. Salem has had an outstanding year thanks to their quarterback, Jarrell Lightbody, who has passed for over 1,300 yards tonight. He goes over the middle to his tight end, 90 Cox. Salem is moving on after tonight's 36-7 win over Kempsville and will host the winner of tomorrow's Great Bridge Hampton game next Friday night. Now on to Powhatan Field in Norfolk. 3-seed Maury hosting 6-seed Kellum from the beach. We knew this game would be dominated by the running backs. Maury's Jermaine Vaughn to Delevon Little, who comes up with a nice 40-yard run, and that will set up a 2-yard touchdown burst by Elston Haley to put the Commodores on top 21-10. Maury in the third quarter. Jermaine Vaughn to Elston Haley for the 3-yard touchdown, and now the Commodores are up 28-10. Fourth down for Kellum, back in the playoffs for the first time in 5 years. A fake punt snap goes to Keenan Burris, who completes the pass to Zach Butler. It was a nice play, but Maury would prevail 35-16. Setting up a game next week against Green Run. The Stallions over Norview 47-13 tonight, and again Hampton will host Great Bridge tomorrow at Todd Stadium in Newport News. Now in the tough Region 4 South, Marshawn Williams and top seed Phoebus hosting Caroline. Virginia Tech down. Marshawn Williams would turn this into his own personal highlight film with 5 touchdowns tonight, and backed up by an outstanding Phoebus defense. Travani Powell with one of his 2 interceptions. Even though the Phantom offense was just dominating tonight, we're going to give some love to the D this week. Troy Durham with the interception, which he turns into a pick 6 to put the Phantoms up 47-7. And Jamari Becknell shows some nifty moves as he takes this one right into your living room as Phoebus destroys Caroline 56-7. And still to come, scores and highlights from the rest of the games in the 4A South, including the Lake Taylor Titans, who are looking to repeat as state champions.
And we'll head to Williamsburg for the top-ranked team in 3A, the undefeated Lafayette Rams.
We're the Lake Taylor cheerleaders. Don't go away. Bruce and Eddie will be right back with more Friday Night Flights.
In Norfolk, the state champion Lake Taylor Titans seeded third in the 4A South, hosting 14-seed Nansemond River. Shaheem Johnson, what a year this young man has had. He throws the ball to Jalen Holmes. What a career this young man's had. For a long pass to put the Titans in scoring position. Marcus Poole is going to take the ball from the 20, and he is going to come right into your living room for a touchdown to put the Titans on the scoreboard. Now, the Lake Taylor defense was just relentless as their offense was. They're going to take down the Warriors quarterback. Oh, my. Look at how big they are. Marcus Poole's going to show his power and his speed as he runs for a touchdown. Lake Taylor, no problem tonight with the 35-7 win over Nansemond River. Man, Lake Taylor's looking good.
Let me tell you, that Shaheem you were talking about, I need him on my fantasy
Shaheem
football
Johnson.
team. Yeah, I know. He's fantastic. The Titans look like they're on another collision course with Phoebus. Bonus coverage, Bruce. I was at the game, too, and I got to highlight you. I'll tell you what, this is a guy I want on my defense for fantasy football. Number 15, Shaheen. Come on. He's also the quarterback. He blocks the punt, picks up the ball, jukes Nansman River, end zone bound, and look, he knows how to dance. And ran it in for the 2-point conversion afterwards. Bruce got that new workout going, trying to lose 40 pounds. I think one of the cheerleaders called me old man.
You are.
She said old man. She said old man. I think she said old man. This is Bam Bam. Why do they call you Bam Bam?
That's my nickname.
That's your nickname? Let's see you throw that ball, Bam Bam. When I was quarterback at Syracuse, 100% accuracy. Watch this. Guy with the white there, right? See that? Right to it.
That's Santa going to carry.
Little low.
Little low.
Hey, you never even met the quarterback in Syracuse.
I know. I don't even know how to spell quarterback. Arm's not what he used to be, Bruce. Matter of fact, it was never what it could have been.
I'm sure, Andy. Staying in that tough region, 4A South, 9-seed Kingsport taking on 8-seed Tad. Kingsport with the ball. Deshaun Weddington takes it, cuts it back, and is off to the races for a long touchdown run. Andy, look at this guy. You should have him on your fantasy team.
Jamal Charles, man. That's Jamal Charles right there.
On Kingsport's next drive, quarterback Uriah Adams is going to throw a little fade there in the back of the end zone to Akil Freeman. Kingsport takes a 21-0 lead and would never look back. The Kingsport defense with several big plays. Tab looking for a big play. But look at this guy, Notorious Brown. Jumps up and grabs it for Kingsport. What a name. Later on that drive, the quarterback Uriah Adams is going to call his own number with the read option run right up the middle for another touchdown for Kingsport. They would shut out Tab tonight 31-0. And here's another final from the 4A South. Jamestown eliminated by Dinwiddie while Heritage advances after beating Powhatan 41-23.
Hey, time to check in with action from the 3A South playoffs and the top seed there, the Lafayette Rams.
Oh my, Lafayette is not only the top seed in their region, they're also the top-ranked team in the state in 3A. The Rams taking on Spotsylvania. We're going to start early with Brendan McGinty with the bootleg rollout, and he will take off down the field. And oh, look at the moves and look at the pickup. Same drive, Darren Patton takes off for the end zone, and he is going to find him. Boy, talk about quickness. That's a 14-0 lead. This Rams team is really good, and they can really run the ball. Jaheil Green off for the big game down the field, not to be outdone when running back Shaquille Wallace with another score for Lafayette. They're just going to roll past Spotsylvania tonight, 57-0.
These running backs are fantastic. More scores. Hanover beats the Churchland Truckers 28-13. Norcom blows out Monacan 51-13.
Sussex Central by 8 over Surrey County. Franklin, no problems with 1-9 William Campbell tonight.
And here are the rest of the games set for tomorrow. Glen Allen against Denby at Todd Stadium. Pocosin hosts Petersburg.
Also, it will be York against Hopewell. Arcadia is at Riverheads, and Andy and I will be right back. Big game tomorrow in Virginia Beach. Bishop Sullivan plays for the VISAA Division II State Championship. The Crusaders hosting Potomac School. Bishop Sullivan is undefeated. Potomac brings in an 8-2 record. Kickoff 5:30 at Bishop Sullivan. You don't want to miss that. And check this out, Andy. College basketball, ODU hosting Maury State. This is one of the best dunks you'll see in college basketball.
Boom!
Jordan Baker to Richard Ross, who skies with a one-handed slammer. Ross, the human highlight reel. Oh,
Look at that! Boom!
Monarchs walk away with a quality win over a very good Murray State team. 70-60. That was the final also tonight. Norfolk State over Virginia Union 92-84. And the Admirals beat Providence 4-3.
Tomorrow it's senior day for ODU as the Monarchs host Campbell in the home finale at Foreman Field. And in Williamsburg, William and Mary host Towson.
That's going to be a good game. And for all things Friday Night Flights, go to Wavy.com. Fans of the Week, slideshows, top 10 plays, past editions of Friday Night Flights. It's all on Wavy.com. Next week, the season finale of Friday Night Flights. Have a great weekend. Good night, Andy.
Good night, everybody!